Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to day two of the three challenge to kickstart your plan to reverse type 2 diabetes. So, yesterday we discussed a lot. We discussed about the mind, which is you doing a task of your limiting belief and empowering belief. And we discussed also about you preparing your natural detoxification, which I hope a lot of you have get started, and a lot of people have submitted the assignment, which for the limiting belief and empowering belief. So I really appreciate you all for your committed. So here we have for the day two. So before we ride on, I'll be glad to make a little bit disclaimer. Uh, Today will be a very high zone performance. So we have to pay more attention to this session, which is very important. So, what is your major fear about diabetes? So, what is your major fear? The main fear you have about diabetes, what is it? What gives you more headache when you hear the word diabetes? What comes to your mind first? Is it the risk of blindness, the possibility of developing heart disease, which can lead to stroke and kidney damage? Is it the risk of losing your hearing, your leg to be amputated, or losing your performance in the other room forever? Whatever your worst about diabetes is, you are going to see how this clinically proven has helped over 400 people across Africa and saved them from the fear of diabetes. So if you pay maximum attention and take the advantage of this program, you will be able to do the same as those people. Before we ride on, I want you to do something for me, which is very important. So firstly, go ahead and think of how you will feel if your sugar level is under control. I mean, when your sugar level is balanced and stable. Secondly, I want you to see yourself working conveniently without the pain from your foot. I mean that hotness you normally feel from the neuropathy, the tingling, or you feeling as if you are stepping on a sand. Those things you are feeling with the causes of neuropathy. So I want you to see yourself without feeling those pains. Thirdly, I want to see yourself eating the food you love without restricting all your lovely food and still not worrying about the sugar level spiking up. I want you to think of you dropping that insulin that is getting you spending a lot of money, and despite that, your sugar level will still not get controlled. I want you to imagine yourself getting back that confidence in the other room and making your spouse happy again. Lastly, I want you to picture yourself running your business or your job without feeling tired or your vision looking blurry when you are doing any tasks from your activities. So this one, I want you to feel how all this will look for you, because very soon they can become your reality. All these things will become your reality. So I want you to feel how this will look for you. So it doesn't matter whether you have diabetes or pre-diabetes, this will really work for you. It doesn't matter your age, or you are just diagnosed or you have been diabetes for a while. This doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter the dangerous level of your diabetes, which your doctor have been telling you about the possible complication around diabetes. It doesn't matter. These are the people like you before they get access to this program, and this is how these have transformed their wellness. This is someone, Mr. Emeka. He was 44 years old. So when he got started in this program, his fasting sugar level is around 362 to 470. This is before when he gets started with the program. But after applying all this process, he is able to record 86 to 90. That is how this program has transformed his wellness. This is another person. This person gets started in the program when the sugar level is 13.8, 14.7. This is when before this person start this program. But after applying all this clinically proven, is able to record 5.9 and also the BP also 120/80, because this amazing program will transform all your wellness. It's beyond your sugar level only. It will give you access to uh healthy life completely. You'll be able to gain a healthy sugar level, healthy BP, because this will work for in the healthy lifestyle modification. Generally, it will help you to achieve all your wellness goal. Also, this is another person. When this person gets started, access all the natural detoxification, all the thing in the program, and when he put it in place, is able to record 85 for the sugar level. So, and also this another person, this person is also able to record 5.0 after getting started in the program. And also this another person, this person is able to record a 73, which is able to manage a balanced and stable sugar level from since then. So I'm going to show you how we can also you can also achieve all this amazing result and say goodbye to the end, to the ending of diabetes like those people. So that is what you also get access to. So what is the major clinically proven which they put in place? So that is what you are going to get access to this evening. So this clinically proven way, this is the major thing you have to focus on for healthy lifestyle modification, which we have talked about one yesterday, which is the natural detoxification. That natural detoxification is the mind detox and the body detox, and we have already do a task around that. So the second thing we'll be looking up today is the healthy diet and the physical activities. So that is the major three things. This is the key to the healthy lifestyle. So when we put all these things in place, it's very easy for us to achieve a balanced stable sugar level, and also to not develop any part of chronic disease. So this will save us from the risk of the chronic disease. So here are the three dietary rules for a diabetes patient to put in place. Number one is for you to control your carbohydrate intake. So this is very very important. So it's not you to restrict all the carbohydrates, because the body also need the carbohydrate to function well. But you have to control the intake of the carbohydrates, which you'll be getting full access on how you can do that. Secondly, choose a food with a low glycemic index. So the glycemic index is the uh, portion of uh, is the glycemic index is what will give you the clue of how this the food has the carb, which can spike up your sugar level, and this will give you access to it. So if you know the glycemic index of the food, it's very easy for you to choose wisely the food that will spike up your sugar level and the food that will good for you, and also avoid sugar beverages. So this like a soda, those things you normally drink, the soda drink, and most especially fruit juice, that you write the fruit juice there, those things is not healthy for you. So for you to go with those things, you can prepare a smoothie for yourself, a fruit juice, buy a fruit and prepare it as a juice for yourself. So those things, even malt, which you think is a healthy choice for you, is not a healthy choice for you. So it's very very important for you to avoid the sugar beverages. So secondly, this is about, here is the two major rules for exercise for diabetes patients. Number one, monitor your blood sugar level when you exercise. So your body use glucose as a fuel. So it's very very important, because there are some certain exercise so which spike up your sugar level, and there are some that bring down your sugar level. So it's very important for you to know the range of your sugar level before you go for the exercise. So the second part here is that choose the right type and intense exercise. So this is also very very important for you. So most especially, there are some exercise which I say that will spike up your sugar level. You get me? There are some that lower the sugar level. The type of the sugar level that lower the sugar level is aerobic exercise. This such as walking, biking, swimming. All these exercise can lower the sugar level. Why resistant training can bring up the sugar level, such as weightlifting. If you are doing weightlifting and or too much of push up, so all these things can spike up your sugar level. This is the major rules of the exercise. So what you want to do here is that all those things, you want to help you to put it in place. Do you get me? Like someone get started in the program last week. The person is telling me that for like 20 years he has never did any exercise. So but due to this program he is able to do the exercise, and since then the person is consistent because of what? Because of the old habit. We make she make this person make a shift from the old habit and engage with the new habit, and that is what we want to do for you. We want you to make a shift from the old habit to the new habit. So what are you going to do for you here is that you have to permit me to introduce to you this offer we have for you from this 30 days diabetes free life challenge. As I said yesterday, that we are going to complete these 3 days, and after these 3 days, what we learn from this place, we are going to put it in place in a practical form with the 30 days challenge, which it will be starting immediately we finish this program. So this is our special offer for you. Majorly the first thing you'll be getting access to when you get access to this 30 days challenge program. So you have access for the full access to diabetes free life challenge, which costs 10,000 naira. You have full access to it. The second thing you are having access to is the 30 days meal plan ebook. So this meal plan ebook will give you a clue of what to eat in the morning, what to eat for your lunch, your breakfast, and your dinner. This will give you a clue for it, the food thing you have to follow, the process of the food, the rules of the food you have to follow. This will give you access to from this meal plan. So and also this meal plan is perfect for you if you are overweight. You have a meal plan. If you have already lost weight as a diabetes patient, so there is a certain another meal plan for you that will help you to that will give you access to gain more weight. Thirdly, a glycemic control ebook. This book will give you access to for you to know the range of the glycemic index that is present in each food. The common food normally, this food will give you access to that. Immediately you know that you're able to choose wisely what to eat, what will spike up your sugar level, and what will make your sugar level to balance. Thirdly, you have access to healthy sugar level detoxification, natural detoxification for you to balance your sugar level naturally. This also costs 5,000 naira, 100 Ghana cedis. And also, you have access to our 30 days exercise program. So, this also worth 10,000 naira, 200 Ghana cedis. And this also you have access to 30 days coaching and mentorship, which anytime you have any concern, you have a question to ask, so we have access to that also, which costs 10,000 naira, 200 Ghana cedi. And also you have detoxification, that's why detoxification recipe for dysfunction and anagosia. So this also is this detox will help you if you have already struggling with erectile dysfunction. This will help you. And also as a female, if your performance is also weak, there is certain detox for you also, which will help you in the other room. This also value 5,000 naira, 100 Ghana cedis. So all these value 65,000, 1,300 Ghana cedis, but you are not paying as this much. So apart from this, you will also having access to these bonuses. These bonuses is a 3 words breakfast ebook, detox recipe for any complication you have been experiencing, and immediate consultation when you get started in the 30 days challenge program. So this is all the things you will be getting access to, but you are not paying this with the bonus and everything. All this value 80,000 naira, 1,600 Ghana cedis. So I want to reveal how much you are going to pay, because all individual has to get access to this. So instead of you paying 80,000 naira, so for today only you will be having access to this for 10,000 naira, 180 Ghana cedis. But this is just for the first 5 people that get access to this, because for me also I have to focus on people that come first. Do you get me? So it's very very important for you, for the first 5 people that comes. So that is the few people I can attend to, which I'll be able to pay more attention to. So if this important to you, To get started in this program is 10,000 naira, 180. So if this is important to you, you are paying 10,000 naira to Nigeria for if you are in Nigeria to Polaris Bank, and for Ghana payment you are paying this amount 180 Ghana cedis to any of these accounts number. So the first thing you have to stop believing is what you have heard from your doctor, that the only way you can manage your diabetes safely, you should keep on with that your insulin, your Gavusman, the Omicron, and other medication you have been using. You have to use that for life. Have you ever noticed that since you have been using those medication, there is still the same thing? There you are still seeing the same results. Your medication keep increasing every time you have an appointment with your doctor. You have been wondering how I know all this. That is how it is. My story. My name is Sadigo Kiabraman. I'm a diabetes wellness fitness and a lifestyle coach. So over the years, I've helped a lot of diabetes patients, and high blood pressure, the person that have hypertensive also. I've helped them to reverse those chronic disease. I come across all these principle when I was working as a pharmacist. So my 7 year experience, what I noticed is that the major clients we have, which are 30%, are people with the high blood pressure and diabetes. That's the medication we sell a lot. So then what I noticed that those people, they are all conscious, they buy their medication, they do all the necessary things, but a lot of them still suffer from the complication. The major thing that make me to go all out, that there must be a better way, is that there are certain father daddy, this daddy always come at least 2 weeks towards this man will come once in a month. If this man will buy insulin, he will buy medication, Gavusmet, those drugs that is very cost, you buy their Micron. But lately, I just noticed that for like 3 months, I don't see this man. The next time I will see this man come with crutches. So they have cut off his leg from amputation. So that is when I noticed that despite all the effort of this man, he later got amputated. What is the major causes? This man is always conscious. He take the medication, he take the insulin, but why is he still struggling with this condition? That is when I think there must be a better way. So there must be something we have someone else to put in place without struggling from this a lot of complication. That is when I go all out. I go all out for a research that what can someone do to save from all this. So that is when I come across that the best way to reverse the complication, the issue of diabetes and the chronic disease, is for someone to go all out to apply a healthy lifestyle modification. That is why I come up with this idea. So ever since then, I've used this to help a lot of people, which I know you'll be one of them today. What will it mean to you to gain that your strength of your youth again and spend more time with family, friends, and grandchildren? What will it work to you for you to never face the risk of heart attack, stroke, blindness, and other diabetes complication? It's not easy to place price and kind of any of this freedom. It's not easy to place price on it. So this is the question people have been asking for me: this, how often am I to be expecting result after applying all these principles you have been mentioned? So this is very simple. This is someone like you. This person start this program in a few time, at least in a short period of 7 days. This person is able to reverse the sugar level from 263 to 95. This is for someone, and this is another person after applying all this in the minimum of a week. So this person is able to reverse it to get 95 and 96 after checking the result after applying those things. So This is for those people, but for other person it might take long more than that. But the major thing there is that the result is guaranteed when you apply the healthy lifestyle modification, because that's the major thing you have to do to get the result you have been seeking for. This another question: is there anything I will take to reverse the complication, or when I take or apply all this, the complication will be reversed? Yes, there is, but the main focus is that the sugar level must be balanced and stable. When that achieved, the complication will get reversed. So the major one that is still disturbing you, that you are unable to reverse it, so there will be a detox natural thing you can use to that. There can be a supplement which I can recommend for you to reverse any side of the complication again. Another question here is that what if my sugar level is under control with medication? Yeah, okay. So if not, you want to take a break from the insulin injection, other medication, which their horrible side effects, you would haven't stay with me till now. Another question here is that when I start now and I pay, am I going to pay another money? So you are not going to pay any other money. So, and then the 10,000 naira you are paying is a lifetime payment, and that is one-time payment which will give you access to all the listed material from the main plan: glycemic index, natural detoxification, personal coaching and mentorship. Another thing I mentioned there, that 10,000 will give you access to it, and that will be a lifetime payment. There are a lot of people which have been in my program for more than a year, and they are still having access to all the full access from the program. So what is going to happen if I don't make any changes? If you decide not to make any changes now, but you want to keep on with your guesswork, another thing you have been doing, which you know is not working better for you, the major thing there is that you will keep increasing your medication without guaranteed results, and that will keep increasing the danger of the side effect of the medication for you. But don't forget that the kidney transplant costs over $7,000, which almost 6 million naira, without the cost of transportation. So it may be as if I'm making you too scared, but I'm sorry, that is the truth. You have to believe it, take it or leave it. That is the major truth. Or is it the risk of heart attack? Do you get me? The disease of the eye, the Alzheimer, amputation, and stroke, and other conditions that are financially and emotionally expensive to live with. But there is an easy way to protect yourself, your eye, your heart, your manhood, all your vital hungers without spending that kind of money. So I've shown you the parts. The only thing you have to do is that you can decide what will work for you. You can decide to follow the path if you like. It is your own decision. So you can only force a horse to drink water. You can only force a horse to deliver. You can't force the horse to drink water. So this is the best thing I can do for you. So all to you. You have to decide the best option. So that is all to you. If you are still watching this, you have to know that your medication and insulin can never give you the desired result you have been praying and seeking for. How many times have you been forced to increase the dosage of your dog or switch to another medication entirely in the last few years? Just think of it. You get me? No matter how it is, if you are taking one medication for diabetes now, they will later increase it, because as time goes on, that will not work for you better again. So the major thing the only thing they can do for you is that maybe they should increase your medication or to change it for you, or they should give you additional medication to the one you are using. Just check that. I know that will have happened to you before. I know your doctor has been telling you that diabetes is manageable, but do you feel like you are managing it well? Do you feel any better than you felt when you first diagnosed? If this is not the sign for you to change something, then I don't know what else. For how long have you kept changing pills like a clothes? When will you stop taking 7 to 10 different medication for 5 different problems that came with diabetes? Where these where you can easily start to apply this natural and safe clinically proven now and experience true freedom. And if it is turned out it's not working for you, you can make a quick call from your phone and get 100% of your money back. So this is just for you to know how confident I am about this. The decision is completely to you. Check around the screen. So there is the account number where you can make your payments. And immediately you do that, send the proof to the group you belong to. The access should be granted immediately. Research has shown that diabetes is the leading cause of blindness among older people today. More people are dying while the diabetes industry is keep growing million every year. I don't want you to be among these people because I know you too don't want yourself. You don't want that for yourself. So you would like to hear from other people that have already get started and have been applying this. This is someone after applying all the principles from this program. This person is able to achieve a HBI. HBI said so. This is the 3 months result of the sugar level. This person is able to get a very good result, which is 5.5, and the fasting blood sugar for this person is 73. This person is able to manage a balanced and stable blood sugar level. And this another person after applying those things is able to maintain consistently 100 and below 100 sometimes for the sugar level. And that is what you can also achieve when you take advantage of this exciting program. So it is time for you to decide. It's time for you to say goodbye to the neuropathy, the problem you have with your feet, the other part of your body, the tiredness, the poor sexual performance, and then the fear of developing strong disease like kidney failure and other complications around diabetes. So that is all for this day two. So it's time for you to start sharing your testimony. I can't wait to receive your testimony too. Don't forget, this is all you'll be getting when you get started. Full access to diabetes free life challenge, which costs 10,000. The meal plan ebook, glycemic index ebook, healthy detox recipe for your sugar level, 30 days exercise program, 30 days coaching and mentorship, 3 words breakfast foods and the best alternative, natural detoxification for complication, and immediately consultation when you get started immediately. So all this value for 80,000, 1,600 Ghana cedis. But you are paying 10,000 naira as I say, 180 Ghana cedis. Check the screen and make your payment to get started immediately. Don't forget that this is just for the first 5 people that come. That is the only people I can handle to pay maximum attention to. If this is important to you, take advantage of this and make your payment and get started now. So that is all for today. Thanks you for participating in the day two. I remain your coach, Adegoke Abdurrahman. So we are meeting tomorrow. We'll be having an amazing day three, which will be coming with vital information tomorrow. Make sure you are here at the same time, 8:30 Nigeria time and 7:30 Ghana time. That is all for tonight. Thank you all for joining me, and God bless.